Okay, thank you all for joining in once again. I think we'll continue from where we stopped. Thank you very much, ma.
All right, so hello everybody, welcome back. I hope you are happy to be back. All right, so I use that time to quickly run to see my baby. Yeah, so yeah. All right, so next one is we stopped off as when we're talking about improving your time management skills. The next one we're talking about right now is developing mentorship skills. As a leader, you have people that you're responsible for. And when I mean people you're responsible for, I mean that people that they are getting better and they are doing well in life. Kind of, maybe like 50% is in your hands because you are their leader. Their well-being at that point in time is that you are very, like, you must be interested in it because at the end of the day, you are a leader. You know, I don't know if you are leaders, so it means that people have always come to you with one or two issues and all that. Maybe you're not able to solve everything, but then you're kind of responsible for their growth and development. And I don't mean physical, I mean mental, emotional. So it means that you need to develop those mentoring skills. And by volunteering, you're doing that already. So for example, you're supposed to volunteer in a school, it's maybe a secondary school, and you're supposed to be like a mentor to the young girls there because they are volunteering opportunities like that. You're supposed to mentor young people, young children, or young ladies, teenagers to get better, maybe to develop some particular skills. You are doing that already, and that will translate to you also doing that as a leader in your organization or wherever you're working. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, that skill that you're learning while volunteering is very useful because as a leader, you are a mentor. And as a mentor, you cannot just be a mentor. You have to get mentorship skills because you're dealing with human beings. You're not dealing with potatoes. Human beings that have life and that these people have future. Sometimes your decision can make or mar them. So skills that you've delivered you're learning on the job will help you to deliver to these people very well. So for example, now, as a mentor, you know that you cannot be at a point, you need to constantly develop yourself. Why? Because people are looking up onto you. Like I tell people in VHA, sometimes I can want to be lazy and be like, oh my God, I'm tired. I don't even want to do anything today. Let me just chill. But I remember that I have people looking up to me. So that's like a extra push for me to get better. So I have to think of what kind of certifications can I have to ensure that I'm growing mentally. So that my people see that I'm growing mentally and they too will grow mentally and emotionally. So I'm thinking of courses I can take. I'm thinking of books I can read. I'm thinking of certification course. Even if it has to cost me money, I have to think about it. I have to think of my academics. How do I want to go far better in life? Or do I need to take a business course? Let them see that I'm doing well, not just for show. Number one, to build me. Number two, to build them. Number three, for me to have that idea that I can also build them. So for me to build me as a person. Two, for them to see me and be inspired to be more. Three, for me to have the idea to also to be able to, when I talk, they can hear me and they can be filled with wisdom. That is it. You understand? So it helps you to develop your mentorship skills that you can also apply while leading people. As I said earlier, you're leading people, you're not leading potatoes. Human beings that have life in them. They are responsible for their growth and development. Sometimes when I see my mentees, I'm very proud. I'm like, whoa, I'm proud of you. I know I may not be the only person that have inspired you to be better in life, but at least I'm part of it, and that's something I should be grateful for. Because in this life, the most ultimate thing to do is to build people. You can build organizations, you can build everything, but when you build people, you see the impact in years to come, and you are proud of yourself. You're also proud of them. So it helps you to build a mentorship skill. Just mentorship. This time is very important because many people need guidance in life. Some people are stuck. And trust me, even as a mentor, sometimes you can get stuck. You also need a mentor. Do you understand? So sometimes people are so stuck and they don't know what else to do with their life. They are confused. And they need you. Like I was reading a mentor's post, and the person was talking about that. You are the answer to a particular person prayer. Some people are going through a lot right now. And because you are skilled in that area, because you're a mentor, because you're a leader, you are going to help them. You are their answer to the prayer they've been praying. All they need to do is meet you. And that long-standing confusion and lack of clarity will disappear in minutes. So volunteering helps you to build that skills. And that skill cannot be bought. No matter how much you learn it, it still takes physical interaction with people to understand what it means to be a mentor. All right, so let's go to the next one. It helps you grow your people skills. That one, as a leader, if you're someone that don't like people, I don't know how you be a leader. Because as I said earlier, you're leading people, human beings. Do you understand? So you need to understand the fact that when you're leading people, you need to love people. You need to understand how to deal with people. People have different temperaments. There's sanguine, there's choleric, there's phlegmatic, there's melancholy. How do you lead? Your understanding of their different personalities will help you to understand them better. So it will help you to develop people's skills. How do you relate to when you see somebody just looking sad, someone that's very bubbly, when you start seeing them looking sad, how do you attend to them? You're just gonna meet them and say, you are not talking since you are just looking. So you understand that maybe that person is going through some one or two, issues, and the person needs help at that point. So how do you attend that? See leadership. I always tell people leadership is just about people. And that's why every time I'll use the word that John Maxwell said. Everything rises and falls on leadership. And there are ways we can be able to learn these skills without killing ourselves. And volunteering is one way. When you're able to volunteer, you meet with people, different, the good, the bad, the ugly, you meet them. You see some people that you are like, you two are a human being. How you like this? Very spice up life. So when you see this kind of people, be like, I've made this one before, this one, I understand. I've had to deal with such kind of creature before. I know how I dealt with them rather, and I can apply it to what I'm going through right now. Trust me, experiences shapes our mind. It shapes our mind, even if you're not even intended to be a leader. The fact that you have people management skills will make you, it will help you to go far in life. Because people will just like you because of they understand the fact that this person understands. I know this person always understands. Sorry, I don't need to speak too much. I don't need to scream. I don't need to shout. This person understands. Do you understand? So that is how it works. And hope you're following me. All right. So if you're following me, I want to say, yeah. Just type on the chat box. Yeah, I'm with you. I can see you. I'm following you. I'm understanding what you're saying. Just let me know you're here. Let me know you're here. Let me see. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Ifunaya. Yeah. Let me see other people. You're here. Let me see that you're here. Yeah. Miriam, you've not said anything. You've never. Oh, Miriam has. How was that a jinx? I was about calling Miriam, then I saw I missed it. Okay. Hi, Miriam. Sorry, I just shouted on you like that. You're welcome. All right, you're laughing. Thank God. All right, great. Yeah, great. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. So next one is networking. We already said it earlier that while you're volunteering, networking is something that you definitely get. So I know when you're leading, you need network, you need people, big people in your life, and volunteering is what will open doors. In DHA, we had to volunteer for Larry Lushola, and we met him one-on-one. We spoke to him. I've met with really big people volunteering. Some of them are our what they call it now, patron and matrons. Some of them are on our board, And at the end of the story, I'm yawning a lot. I'm very hungry. I was about to eat when I remember that I had to rush inside my study to quickly take this course. So I'm sorry when you see yawning. Okay, so when you network, it helps you to have quality people in your network. As I said earlier, when you have quality people in your network, it inspires you to do better, and then you start having worse. So when you're a leader, you need people so that when your mentees or your followers come to ask, please, I need to so can you direct me to, yeah, you have the person number, you can easily call them. So many people have come to me many times to ask for people's numbers, and I can just get it as Islam. Maybe I know someone that knows somebody that knows somebody. All I need to do is just get the number out, send to them, and that is it. So it is very easy to lead when you have quality people in your network, they inspire you. They open doors for you so that you're able to walk through. As you're getting better, your followers are getting better. That door can be opened for you when you volunteer and when you build quality network. So you can volunteer and you're just there. It's possible. But when you volunteer with the mindset that I'm a leader, I'm here to also network because I want to be of use to myself and I also want to be of use to my followers who are going to be leaders themselves, then I have to work on myself. So you work, be conscious about networking, be strategic about it, know how to position yourself when you're out there, you know how to dress well. So when people see you, they're like, yeah, this person is serious, person means business. Do you understand? So that is how it works. It also helps you to get out of your comfort zone. Trust me, it's not easy to be a leader. When you are a leader and you're doing great and everybody's hailing you, hey, well done, you are doing this, you are doing that. It's supposed to be like, oh my God, I've achieved, I'm done. Oh, it was not easy. The journey was not easy. Yeah, I've got to my destination. And trust me, nobody has got to your destination. So far you're alive. You still have more places to conquer, more nations. Have you traveled to the world? I say you have come. You're just been in Lagos or you have been in Adamawa. You have been in Port Harcourt and they are telling you that you are one of the most influential people in Port Harcourt. And you're like, yeah, I've arrived. Oh, I've a long journey. We've tried. Jesus Christ, I've arrived. You're a local champion. Trust me. You're a local champion. You have not done anything. Because at least you've traveled around Nigeria and they're saying you're best in Nigeria, great. Or you're best in the world. You still say good. Or you have been to UN, you're to AU. We go search you, say fine. But you're still in one place, corner in Nigeria, you have been feeling like, no, volunteering, kick you out of the comfort zone, you will see opportunities. I'll be like, wow, this is another idea I can work on. Then you go ahead and you start pursuing it, you start doing it, you start researching on it. You come out with another idea, you sell it, you apply for grants, you get grants because your ideas are booming. Why? Because you are in a space where you can get ideas to work with. So, for example, me in your area, you see some children, some babies, and you're seeing that looking in a particular way, like they're not well fed. Like, okay, what if I write to so and so and ask for grants to end hunger? Because ending hunger is one of the hottest. It's part of the. I don't know the SDG right now, but it's part of the SDGs. And you're working on it. You start as a project, and you get grants. You're able to feed the people in your environment. Or you see some girls coming to me and say, Auntie, on my period, I don't have pad. You're able to work with that are doing reusable pads. You're able to buy this and distribute to these girls. You see, you are not stagnant. You're thinking of, okay, after we're done Port Harcourt, can we go to Lagos? Or can we go to Kano? Can we go to Kaduna? Can we go to Ogun State? Can we go to Osun State? Before you know it, you're already touching everywhere. You are going to Rwanda, you're going to Uganda, you're going to Kenya, you're going to Ghana. From there, you're going to Canada. That is how you train your mind. And remember, you have followers. You're not living alone. They're following you. They're saying that our leader is going, they wake up and say, if the leader is doing this, we too can do this. So it kicks you out of your comfort zone, knowing that there are always ideas, there are always places to conquer, there are always things to do. You cannot be idle. There is one thing or the other to do at every point in time. So it wakes you up from your slumber, knowing that you cannot just be there. You have to be. You see, so it helps you to realize that, come on, I cannot just be a local champion now. What's wrong with me? Can't I do better? Come on, I can do better. You see, so all this, these are the things I was able to research and just right now, and all this are very, very key. You want to be a better leader, you need to know how to serve. Volunteering is service. You need to know how to be a good follower. Because when you are a follower, when you've been a follower, you understand what it means to be a leader. You understand what it means to treat people well. Because maybe you had a harsh leader and you knew how you felt when you were a follower. It will give you the idea that, okay, when I am a leader, I will do better. So you have been in the position of a follower, then to give the idea, okay, as I was a follower, what would I have loved my leader to do? Then you're doing it. So volunteering is like you being a follower, you learning. So it is beautiful to serve before you lead. So you can understand the beauty of service. Beautiful leaders and great leaders are people that have served. They've served well. They understand what it means to serve. When they become leaders, they do amazingly well. Why? Because they understand servitude. They understand service. and how important service is in leadership. So you be a servant leader. So you not be a leader that is a boss and saying, hey, you come here, kneel down there, go there. If you see me when I work with my team, you will never believe that I'm any VHA founder. Okay. As my people are carrying chairs, they're carrying 5, I'm carrying 10, carrying on the job. Why? Because I'm a volunteer. Maybe God just used me to start it, but I'm a volunteer. And that is who I am. Yes, I lead, but then I'm a volunteer. So when you serve, it is more beautiful to serve than when you now climb the ladder, you become a leader. It helps you a lot to do well and better. That's not that just get service position on the platter. That's why you see many people misbehave because they never served, or even if they served, they never learned anything from serving. They were just there doing anyhow. When they got the position, they started misbehaving. But if you were attentive follower and a volunteer, you learned everything. When you become a leader, you see that you will do well. You also inspire your followers to do well. And tell them, I was once like you, I was once a follower, and now I'm here. So you need to remember that you're not going to be a follower forever. You're going to attain the level of leadership in a bit. So get up and get to work because you're not going to be a follower forever. I'm still a volunteer. I'm a leader. I'm going to be a volunteer for life because I want to help. And I'm getting better. I just this between last week and this week, I saw a training I want to register for, and I'm thinking, hey God, how will I get this money? It's 300,000 naira. And I'm like, hey, because I told myself this year, because last year I was pregnant and I was not able to do much. I was forgetting a lot. I was not able to do so much. I was always tired. I was just doing my business, just trying to ensure that I'm not broke, So I was just trying to manage myself. But I told myself this year, I want to focus on my personal development. I don't believe I know anything. I want to do, and I've been thinking of how I'm going to get the money. Do I have to pull money from my business? Maybe to get better and all that. What, do I need to disturb my husband? Do I need to ask for friends? If I have to ask, I'll ask. I've been a good friend. Sometimes they can help me too. I want to be better. So that's how you should be. Let that mindset of being better, that you are the founder of anything, you are the leader, doesn't mean anything. The question, be honest with yourself sometimes. Sometimes we always let public accolades enter our head. When you post on Instagram, like, oh my God, I'm inspired. Oh, wow. Chinenye, how did you think of that? You are deep. Wow. Such depth. Wow. You are filled with wisdom. But sometimes just be in your room and sit down and ask yourself the truth. It's not everybody shouting, I'm wise. Am I really wise? Am I really wise? Okay, it's almost, am I really wise, or I'm just being hyped? By the time you're able to have that honest conversation with yourself, you realize that you will do better and you continue to develop yourself so that you get to that point where you do well. I don't know, time went very fast. Wow. All right, so I think I'll be stopping here. This is my last talk and last
Okay, thank you so
point.
much,
Yeah,
Mal.
thank you very
Yes,
much.
actually,
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you.
time actually went very fast, and because of the time now, there's no
Seriously.
question and answer anymore. So,
Oh, no wahala. It's
leaders,
fine.
yes. So leaders, let's appreciate Mrs. Chinenye Adeleye. She left her fine. If
Mm-hmm.
have you seen her baby? Oh my God. She left her handsome baby to talk to us this night. So leaders, please let's put it in the chat box. Let's
Thank you
thank
very
her
much.
for coming to speak to us this night. Yes, it's a privilege, ma. Let's appreciate her, ma.
Thank you
Everyone.
very much. Thank you, guys. Have a beautiful week ahead. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Leaders for having me. I really appreciate y'all. God bless you.
Please let's follow her on IG, follow her on all her social media pages. Mrs. Chinenye to deliver value. I wish you can even see her status on
Hey.
but let's follow her on IG, follow her on Facebook, LinkedIn, all her social media pages. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much, ma.
All right. All right. So have a great time. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.